This is the weekly weather briefing for November 12th, 2013. Overview. Today through Wednesday, we have a couple of systems that will be impacting the region. They will be weak and will be fairly mild. For Wednesday night to Thursday night, snow levels will be lowering a bit. Snow accumulations on mountain passes will be possible. For Friday into the weekend, we're looking at a shift in the weather pattern, much colder temperatures, heavy snow in the mountains possible, and valley snow accumulations also possible. Then for next week, we shift back into a more milder weather regime. Our morning satellite overview, we have low pressure that's just off British Columbia that's bringing through a cold front. The jet stream right now, we have a large ridge of high pressure in the North Pacific. That jet stream is going up over the high, down a low just north of Hawaii with a southwest, more milder flow pattern. But then as we go into Friday into Sunday, this jet is going to look quite a bit different. It's going to be coming up over through British Columbia into Washington State. This should be bringing us some colder temperatures and the possibility for valley snowfall and heavy snow in the mountains. We do have the chance for some mountain snow possible Wednesday night into Thursday night. A weak disturbance coming or dropping in out of Gulf of Alaska. This is going to be mainly for the Cascade Crest and the Idaho Panhandle. Snow levels around 4,000 feet. Light accumulations of around an inch possible. Then our big weather story for the week will be for this weekend as our weather pattern shifts. We're going to see an Arctic intrusion across Canada and pushing into the region. This is going to bring us much colder temperatures. Some rain-snow mix for the valleys initially, and possibly switching over to all snow as we go through the weekend. Snowfall or mountains will see all snow and could be heavy at times. This is a 24-hour snowfall accumulation for Friday night through Saturday, but this is looking at an average of all of our weather models. So this is sort of an average scenario of what we can look at. This is not an official forecast, but sort of an idea to give you an idea of some accumulations that you can expect. So the mountains will be seeing snow Friday night, lingering all the way through Sunday night. The valleys could see some accumulating snow a little bit later with this system more into Saturday and Saturday night, depending on how fast that colder air moves into the region. Confidence is moderate to high on the timing. For the snowfall amounts, it's quite a bit lower. In this sort of average scenario, we're looking at 5 to 12 inches in the Cascade Mountains, and the closer to a foot will be in or near the Cascade Crest. For the Idaho Panhandle, in this scenario, looking at 5 to 9 inches for the mountains. For the valleys, looking for lighter accumulations in the 1 to 3 inch range. This is the very similar looking graphic. This is only looking at one model. This particular model has been a little bit more consistent, but it is a little bit wetter and a bit colder. And the main difference with this scenario, going with a more consistent model, but just looking at one model, we're still looking at heavy accumulations in the Cascades of near a foot near the crest, and even more snow for the Panhandle Mountains. So still looking at heavy snowfall for northern Idaho and in the central Panhandle Mountains. This is our low temperature forecast for Bonners Ferry on the top and Spokane on the right. These little dots are the official forecast. The colors that you see is a spread in the models. The green indicates low spread or higher confidence. The orange, moderate spread in the models, and the red, a high degree of model spread. We see these red colors showing up for Saturday night into early next week, indicating that there's a lot of model spread, especially for Bonners Ferry, where some models are indicating low temperatures, possibly in the low 20s or in the single digits. So there is the possibility of some very cold air getting into northern Panhandle. A very similar situation for Spokane, not quite as cold, but again, quite a bit of uncertainty for the weekend, but does look like confidence is high that we'll be getting colder, but the question is, how cold will we really get? So a summary for this weekend: increasing chance for precipitation Friday night through Saturday. Showers will be lingering through Sunday night. Snow levels dropping from north to south through from roughly 2,500 feet to 3,000 feet during day Friday to the valley floors sometime around Saturday, maybe Saturday night. Just depends on how fast that cold air actually gets into the region. Best chances for precipitation will be along the Cascade Crest and the Idaho Panhandle. Camas Prairie and Central Panhandle Mountains will see a good chance of lingering snow showers Saturday night into Sunday. Coldest temperatures of the season are possible with this change in the weather pattern for the weekend. We could also be looking at some breezy northeast winds, so they could be feeling quite brisk with the cold temperatures, so low wind chill values will be possible. Blowing or drifting snow will be possible as well, depending on how strong the winds get. Still quite a bit of uncertainty. Moderate to high confidence in the timing, but low confidence in the amounts for snow, the winds, and for temperatures. So stay tuned to forecasts as they update as the event approaches. The outlook for next week: there's really no signal for above or below average temperatures or precipitation. We'll be transitioning back into this milder weather pattern. So overview as we go through Thursday night: just nuisance type weather systems, light precipitation expected. Snow levels are expected to drop below mountain passes, sometimes around Wednesday night, so we could see some accumulations for Stevens Pass, Lookout Pass. Those would be the two passes of greatest concern for just some light accumulations through Thursday night. For Friday into the weekend, this is where we're looking for the weather to shift, or the pattern to shift. Much colder temperatures, heavy mountain snow possible, and valley snow accumulations also possible. Also some brisk northeast winds. Next week, we'll be switching back to a more milder weather regime. Any feedback is well appreciated, and you can send this feedback at our email address